I want you to picture this. You spent 10 minutes writing the perfect prompt. You were specific, you gave context, you listed exactly what you wanted. You even told it what not to do. Despite that, AI ignored half of it. Does that sound familiar to you? Here's what most people think. The more detailed your prompt, the better the output. Like more words, more instructions, more context. So you write this long paragraph and expect AI to follow every line. Sorry to break it to you guys, but it doesn't. And it's not random. There's an actual reason it keeps ignoring your formatting rules, skipping your constraints, or forgetting what you asked at the start. So here's what's actually happening inside these models. These LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, all of them pay the most attention to what comes first, all right? And what comes last in your prompts. And the middle, that's where your instructions go to die. Now, folks, this isn't a theory, right? It's a well-documented behavior in large language models. Researchers call it the lost in the middle problem, right? When you bury your formatting rules, your constraints, or your most important instructions in the middle of a long prompt, the model starts to underweigh them, right? Every single time. So it's not that AI is broken, it's that your prompt has no structure. Guys, before I show you the fix, if you're watching this and you've been frustrated that AI doesn't follow your instructions, this channel is literally built to solve that problem. Please hit subscribe because every video in these series will give you one technique that makes your prompt work significantly better. All these techniques can be used on the free plans. It works on ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and no paid plan is needed. All right, let's get to fixing your prompt. The fix is called the prompt sandwich. And once you see it, you'll never write a prompt the same way again. Now here's the structure, right? We have 3 layers. Layer 1 is the context, who you are, what this is about, and what the AI should know before it does anything. Layer 2 is the task, the actual thing you're asking it to do. It should be clear, it should be specific, and it should have only one job. Layer 3 is the constraints and format. How do you want the output to be delivered? The length, the tone, the structure, what to avoid, all that stuff. So context, task, constraints. That's going to be the sandwich. And the reason it works is because you're putting your most important instructions right at the start and then at the end. Exactly where the model's attention is strongest. Now, here's the mistake almost everyone makes, including people who have been using AI for months. They start with the task, right? For example, write me a marketing email for my new product launch. And then after that, they dump in all the text, who the audience is, what tone do they want, what to avoid, what format do they need. And that's backward, guys. You're asking the model to start generating before it has the full picture. And by the time it reaches your constraints, at the end, it's already committed to an approach. So remember, context always comes first. The task goes in the middle, and then your constraints come at the last. Now, that's the sandwich. So let me give you the formula you can copy and paste into any of your sessions. It goes like this. Context block. Here's what you need to know before responding, like who you are, what the project is, or any relevant background information. Then comes the task. Your job is to, and then you add in your specific single deliverable, right? So just 3 slots, every prompt, every time. It takes only 30 seconds to apply, and the difference in output quality is immediately obvious. I'll show you exactly what it looks on screen right now. So here's the example I tried out in ChatGPT. You can do this in Claude or Gemini, and it's going to give you similar results. So I put in a bad prompt. Write a LinkedIn post about my new AI automation course. Keep it professional, but not boring. Mention it's for beginners. Don't make it sound salesy. under 150 words. I'm a consultant who teaches this stuff. Now, notice what I did there, right? The task came first. The constraints were buried all over the place. The context dropped at the very end like an afterthought. And look at what comes back, guys. It's pretty fine, it's generic, but it missed the tone, right? It ignored the word count. The context about being a consultant barely made it in. This is what the lost in the middle problem looks like in real time. Guys, watch closely what happens when we restructure the exact same prompt using the sandwich method. We have the context first. I am an AI automation consultant who teaches working professionals. My audience is complete beginners who are overwhelmed by AI tools. Then we have the task. Write a LinkedIn post announcing my new beginner AI automation course. Then we have constraints. The tone. It should be confident but approachable, not salesy, under 150 words, and with a soft CTA and no click the link language. Now, it is the same information, but a completely different structure. And look at the output, guys. It nailed the tone. It's under 150 words. The call to action is natural, and it doesn't sound like an AI wrote it. That's what structure does. You can pause the video and try this out for yourself with your own example. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This seems like extra work for long prompts. My prompts are short, so I should be fine. Well, no, you're not. The sandwich matters even more for short prompts because when your prompt is short, every word carries more weight. If you lead with the task and drop your context right at the end, the model generates its entire response before your context even registers. A 5-sentence sandwich prompt outperforms a 10-sentence unstructured prompt. Structure always wins over length. Now, let me show you how this applies no matter what you're using AI for. If you are a business owner, maybe you are writing SOPs, reports, emails, you need to lead with your company context. Your task is going to go in the middle. And this causes your AI output to go from generic to publish ready in one shot. Also, students, if you're using AI to summarize, explain, or practice, lead with your level and what you already know. State what you need explained and then constrain the length and format right at the end. This helps you stop getting Wikipedia responses and start getting proper tutoring. And then freelancers, right? You're pitching, writing proposals, drafting client deliverables. Your context block is your client brief. Your task is going to be your deliverable. And your constraints are the client's preferences and word limits. Your first draft stops needing 10 revisions. So it's one structure, multiple audiences, right? It works every single time. You can try this out for yourself if you don't believe me. Now, here's your action step for today, guys. Take a prompt you've used this week. It could be any prompt, right? And rebuild it using the sandwich method. Write your context block first, right? What does the AI need to know about you or the situation before it starts? Even 2 sentences is enough. Then state your task clearly in the middle. It just has one job and it's going to give you one output, right? And then add your constraints and format right at the end. How long should it be? What should the tone look like? What is the structure? What do you avoid, right? That's it. Rebuild that one prompt right now and test it against your original output. The difference will be night and day. Guys, if this gave you a new way to think about your prompts, there are many other techniques in this series, and each one builds upon the last. Subscribe so you don't miss them. And if you know someone who keeps complaining that AI gives them bad outputs, send them this video. This might be exactly why. Alright guys, quick recap before we close. LLMs pay the most attention to the beginning and end of a prompt. The middle is where your instructions get lost. And that's not a bug of any sort. It's how these models actually work behind the scenes. The prompt sandwich fixes that. Context first, task second, constraints and format last. It works on any of your LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini on the free plan without any plugins, without any memory. It's just reformatting the structure. In the next video, I'm going to show you something that completely changed how I use AI day to day. Most people hit regenerate when they don't like an output. They throw away the entire conversation and just start over. And that's the worst thing you can do, guys, because you just deleted the most valuable thing you had, right? There's a method that power users follow instead. And once you see it, regenerating it will feel like a waste. That's the next topic. I'm going to see you there. Peace.